Yeah. Yeah. That was the hangout before.
Yeah. This is where, are you? Yeah, that's how I was just initially. Yeah, and then they changed the gym for it. I'm sure that's been changed forever and I just forget it. Remember when we had a while? Yes, it's been a while.
About 10 years, brand new wood floor, replaced parking for a week.
We had to have, or somebody had to have it. I don't know. Bad idea from the beginning. That's what our field house is.
Capacity 4,000.
Really? I liked it.
It hasn't been filled since class basketball came into play.
Yeah.
A really nice gym.
Killed it. Everybody.
Above and everything.
I didn't know it sat that many.
Whenever we
We went
were
around the play section over here because we had more seating than most. But
do you remember we
What's
wore
nice
those gold
to-
and black striped shirts and the pep club people did?
Yeah, little bumblebees.
And then we did that motion thing where we stood, remember where we did opposites? Yeah. You remember that? I remember. Sarah, do you remember that? We did that. For the money. When we would get, we had those golden, those red t-shirts that were the pep club and back and forth. We did freshman gold, freshman gold, sophomore white, junior star card, senior star.
Hey,
Star card five.
Scott.
All right.
Sad.
Pep club.
Yes. Yes.
When we were 8th graders, we had we were up there.
I remember those at all.
Wait, who did? Guys or girls too?
Bill Spranger, person who went to Butch Street, right over there.
Brand new stadium seating.
Very gold. It's very yellow.
Underneath something.
1980 on the Vegas.
And after the game, we clean up. Yeah.
Did we never have a center scoreboard?
Going sectional.
Center scoreboard?
Never had a center scoreboard?
Yes, we sure did.
We had a
Yes,
center
we did.
scoreboard?
What happened to it?
The scoreboard was going out, and it was going to cost a lot to replace it. Somebody else decided to donate them, and they paid for it.
Well, I
Does Larry
thought
Leisner still run
we
them?
did.
No, Ryan Beitler actually runs it.
That is fantastic. I never would have remembered that. You did that. Holy crap.
What did you
No, you
say?
missed it. I see it. He had a finger gone, right? And I can't believe you remember that. You did that. I'm like, yeah, that's a good job.
Larry Leisner missing a finger? I didn't know that. He was at our 25th reunion. I never noticed.
And now we have it on video.
And now we have it on tape. Great.
Larry Leisner had to
You lost over here.
Get the car paid off, and I can get my Harley in.
Did you guys have a spot where you had went in the morning? Oh yeah, you had the, like your lounge area. We all sat along the wall.
There wasn't lockers there.
Actually, Gary is correct. The lockers that are here were not here. They were in the center.
Here, so we all just sat along the wall.
In the center.
We had a lot of hovering going on over here. On that side.
Connie Potter, Executive Director of the Burn
Swiss by osmosis.
Swiss by osmosis.
And remember, he's a local politician.
This is the class of 1980.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That probably too.
The picture.
I saw the bear today downtown. Got to
congratulate him on getting on the Hall of Fame.
Coach Staley. Coach Staley.
Dean Staley.
So the pictures start here in 1972 with the team that went to state, and they go around by year. And as the years roll on and class sports and different things came about, South Adams has done fairly well. But there's some guy up there in 1980 had a lot more hair. But that guy, my kids still, to this day, you never had that much hair. Never.
Oh, Tammy and Kelly are coming. Yeah. I hope there's people left.
I hope they're
They're trying to reach people. Melanie stayed.
You know what? If we push you up to here.
You wanna go up in the air?
Remember that time? Were you with us? Yes. Who else was there?
Greg Rich.
And Steve. So we got in and we went through the air duct. It was a Saturday, right? And we went down through the air ducts. We got in there and we were way over there till, was it Larry Leisner?
Clearly, like.
I don't know where you guys are, but get over here.
We crawled
Over in the air ducts.
duct.
They're out over the library.
Oh, yes, the things one does.
1980 on the top of the school, remember that?
That's pretty old.
I remember that, but I don't know. Do you have any knowledge?
You're on tape. I failed to say anything.
Cindy has some knowledge. Let's go down this way. I don't know if we can get in this place.
Yeah.
I can tell you, in this room right here, it would never happen today. In there,
Oh, we got the wall.
Dean Staley paddled Rondell in front of the whole class.
Yes,
Clap,
yes,
clap,
it was
clap.
fantastic.
It was
It was
one.
fantastic. And he also pushed two up against the wall. Tim Curry.
Is there a line there?
Why was that fantastic?
I don't know, but I mean, that.
Home ec, getting a whack with a tennis paddle was not fantastic. Home ec. I can remember. Last time back to gym class, the paddle just, their butt was just a huge blister. These days, it'd be a lawsuit coming out. So that was the cooking. This had lockers in the middle, this was against the wall. That would not happen today, let me tell you. That was the art class there. You're not gonna let us in the shop, I can tell you that. There's electric saws and stuff. Oh, yeah, we did the shop.
Probably because it's all in the neighborhood. I just said I had a crash. No, it could have been him. But Kevin was on that team. Kevin graduated in '76, so that's why I was thinking maybe he was on that.
Alan Weiser was 8 years older than us.
Okay. Yeah.
Bluffton, Hallwell, Paul Adams, and even Jay County come and do tool and die here. On this side, with that building that's on the west side, it's auto mechanics. And actually, kids from those schools can come here and can take auto mechanics. And the top two students in the entire state of Indiana were from Vernon. Andrew Smith and Tim Steffen, they went 1-2 at the state auto mechanics competition. They both won $50,000 in scholarship money.
Guys, do you remember we made hull trees? We made hull trees, and then we also had like the soda can, and you put a light on top. It flickered. One of those flicker lights, right? Flicker light. Flicker light. Ooh.
High-tech stuff.
Oh, boy,
So
we
this
were
area
good.
now is not used for shop.
I never stepped
They
in
have
it.
like
We did a vest.
engineering class.
We made a vest with rickrack, don't you remember? Mine was blue.
Oh,
You did?
Woodbury.
No.
Woodbury.
Blue rickrack, I
I
remember.
didn't know these guys were in here having all that fun.
Woodbury.
That's because we were making
We made vests.
vests.
Oh,
With vests.
with rickrack. With Rick
We also had,
and an apron.
Rod Moser was back here.
And all chauvinist.
Yeah.
Never fly today. I wanna weld something.
I know.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's scary.
Back up, back.
I know, most of them do.
And romantic, a lot of them.
Who welded the guy shut in the office?
Charlie, George Sincata, and Dan Moore.
Wasn't me. Who was the teacher's name? Who was the teacher that was here that was a coach?
Rod Moser.
No, it wasn't Mosier.
Oswald.
No, it wasn't Oswald. He was no, it was a short little chubby guy. Nobody liked. Was it after us?
It's been after us.
It must have been after us because the guys welded him shut in his room and then they put
Oh, that was Schumann.
Schumann, that's
That was
it.
Schumann.
Yeah, they put Playboy centerfolds on the pull down for the screen, and yeah, they were.
The auditorium for the Swiss show.
Yeah, if you go around to the south side, well, you can come through.
It'll be a long way to walk coming back. Yeah, you'll walk a long way coming back.
Okay, we'll get you there.
No, we don't.
Where are you guys from? Oh, just a hop switch. For what?
He's taking a video.
Straight ahead, take a right, go down at the end of the hall, take a left. Keep walking.
You're the security camera?
Yes, I am.
I think now what they want to see, they want to walk just through the library. Sure. Would you let us through the library? Okay.
You are the man.
Hey, Scott.
If you ever get in Chicago, look me up. I'll buy you a lunch.
Slow down, Brian. Tell everybody
I'm
something.
not telling you where to look in Chicago. Just start looking.
That's right. These folks from Anderson, they're going to lead the rest of the tour.
Well, you're gonna enjoy this.
Over here. Okay, if you go down there towards the windows, and then go left.
Just keep walking through the doors. Don't take the trash bin out.
Scott.
I haven't seen the library in 30 years.
We got keys in the library.
We got food.
We're going through the library.
Oh, no,
There
it's
were just
all
a
open.
few, there were just a couple of
It's
walls.
all wide open.
This was
Like
a
we
wall
say in
right
Chicago, give the man a green permit.
Ron's gonna have to do the tour again, because he does a good job.
Oh yeah, remember Mr. Fry's class in science?
Yeah.
On the left-hand side, the first one.
Yeah.
Who was it? George Sincata used to suck in the Bunsen burners and blow big flames.
And me.
Were you doing that too, man?
Yeah.
He used to hate us when we did that.
Yep. Yeah, 'cause, well, I still am, but I was a big fan of Kiss
Oh yeah.
back then, and that's how I started doing it. Me and somebody else used to walk downtown Burnham Friday nights.
What'd you do with WD-40 or something like that?
No, butane.
Oh, huh? Of course we are. This is fun.
The science guy, Mr. Mertz, was right there.
Dale Mertz.
Mr. Mertz.
No, it's Mr. Fry was 8th grade, and then Dale Mertz was biology 10th grade.
Okay, I remember him.
Yeah, he was my neighbor growing up as a kid.
And who was here?
Rose Teeple was running it.
Yeah,
A
and
little short lady.
Mrs. Linder.
Was it Mrs. Weimer, the library, or is she a teacher?
And Linder.
I remember. All I remember is Rose Teeple.
Yeah. I think right over there was the class, the history class we have with Mr. Hazen.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
Hazen. Oh yeah,
Remember Mr. Hazen?
Orrin Skinner.
You used to call him Raisin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't like that much.
Do you know who burned the cross in his yard?
I have no idea.
That was Kurt Frank. I suggested they burn the cross in his yard, and they went and burned the cross in his yard. Scared him half to death.
To who? Mr. Hazen?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they burned the cross in his yard.
Oh, was he tall?
Real
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah.
Orange
Kind of.
Yeah. Orrin Skinner. The one time Orrin Skinner was.
came in with him. He was the superintendent.
Yeah, he was a superintendent.
Tall, athletic guy. Real like.
Skinner wasn't.
chauvinistic.
Hazen was.
Oh, I didn't like him at all.
Yeah, because Orrin Skinner replaced in history class one day, and I asked Mr. Skinner if he'd mind being called Leonard Skinner, and he almost kicked me out of class.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, he was mad.
Hazen, he was mean.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say it. It's on camera.
Put it in there, it had his little tongue sticking out. Over there, they did all kinds of stuff over there.
Me and Greg Rich, my senior year, Greg's junior year, in advanced biology, we took candy corn, because we were eating candy corn, and we weren't supposed to be having candy in class, and we got caught. So, to get even for them taking it, we brought more in the next day, and we hid it. Every place in the science area you could imagine. We even took apart the eye. You could just put it all the way in the middle. Mr. Mertz, every time he would see me, he says, "You know what, Ron?" You know, it was 6, 7, 8 years later, he says, "We found a piece of candy corn this year." And we thought of you. You know, all the way in the bottom of some, you know, chemical that they probably use just a smidgen every year. We buried it all the way down at the bottom, and they would find it. Okay, so what are we doing for time?
TRS 80. We used to do basic. Back it up on a tape cassette
Yeah, with some
with an audio jack that went into it.
some ribbon coax
Yeah.
about this wide.
Yep. Well, that was the keyboard interface would go to that, and then you would have a audio jack that would go into the tape, and you had to make sure that the tape was just set right for the recording volume because you couldn't read it back. Your all of your stuff wouldn't input back in because the audio levels would be shot.
He's over there. One big happy family. Yeah. So you heard everybody?
I don't know what the process was. It was basically, I remember trying to program it, some, to print out, you print out your name, you could also play different games.
It was a marble game. You had to move
From here to there to there.
from one thing to another.
It was Monroe, and it cost $1 billion in the bottles, right? And then we got the Trash 80 with the original, it had a tape recorder for to record. And like my programs from like 682 to 694 or something like that. Remember that? You had to write it down in a little book.
Okay.
Right in this room,
Mr. Matt.
I believe ate a earthworm sandwich. Was anybody there? Or a No, it wasn't.
Right by the. This is Ninja Talk.
No, you're right. Sorry.
Stewie, it was, yeah, down by the office.
Yeah.
Stewie Layden's class.
I just remember it being in there. Maybe I'm totally wrong. He was down there? I just remember him eating and pulling it, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Wait, where did you think Stewie Layden's class was? I thought it was right beside the office. Speech class. No, it was beside the office.
Oh,
Rosie, it's new.
Warren.
Ruthie, yeah, French
That was
and
the physics
Spanish.
right around the corner in advanced math.
Oh.
I never went to that.
Well, I didn't go to that, but I had some math class. No, the other one was beginner math. I was over there in the corner. My relative.
Whoa. Phil, we have a periodic table. You want to recite it? Can you go 1 through whatever? 1 through 103?
What?
You guys do realize he's a physics professor at LSU?
Something like that, yeah. How do you live with that, Margaret? I just ignored that. Okay. So you still get excited about math, Stewie? Oh, yeah.
My youngest daughter said, Mom, you need to know math every day of your life or something. I said, I know, don't remind me. Yeah, she's going to pre-algebra this year, 7th grade. Yes. So this is good. I'm going to keep her going for math, yes. So,
I think we're in trouble.
We'd like to get it done.
stuff else.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You guys hang out here.